Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read 1 Samuel 22 to 28, Proverbs 18, and Psalm 144. Let's get started. And David departed from there and escaped to the cave of Adullam. And when his brothers and all his father's house heard, they went down there too. And everyone who was in distress, and everyone who was in debt, and everyone who was bitter, and was in Saul gathered to him, and he became commander over them, and there were with him about 400 men. And David went from there to Mizpah and Moab. And he said to King Moab, "Please let my father and my mother stay with you, till I know what God will do for me." And he left them with the king of Moab, and they stayed with him all that time. And David was in the stronghold. Then the prophet Gad said to David, "Do not remain in the stronghold. Depart and go into the land of Judah." So David departed and went into the forest of Hereth. Now Saul heard that David was to go, and the men who were with him. Now Saul was sitting at Gibeah under the tamarisk tree on the height with a spear in his hand, and all the servants were standing about it. And Saul said to his servants who stood about it, "Hear now, people of Benjamin, will the son of Jesse give every one of you fields and vineyards? Will he make you all commands of thousands and commands of hundreds, and all of you conspire against me? No one disclosed to me where my son makes a covenant with the son of Jesse. None of you started for me or disclosed to me that my son has stood over my servant against me, till I am witness at this day." And answered Doeg the Edomite, who stood by the sons of Saul, "I saw the son of Jesse coming to Nob to the Hemlites and Ahijah. They inquired of the Lord for him, and gave him provisions, and gave the sword of Goliath the Philistine. And the king sent suddenly Ahimelech the great, son of Ahijah, and all his father's house. And the priests were at Nob, and all of them came to the king. Saul said, "Hear now, son of Ahijah. Hear now, son of Ahijah." And he answered, "Here I am, my lord." And Saul said to him, "Why have you conspired against me, you and the son of Jesse? And then you have given him bread, and Saul inquired of God for us, so he has written against me till I am witness at this day." And Ahimelech answered the king, "And who among your sons is so faithful as David, who is the king's son and captain over your bodyguard, honored in your house? This day the first time that I have inquired of God for him. Let not the king impute anything to his son, or to all the house of my father. For his son has known nothing of all that is natural will." And the king said, "You shall surely die, Ahimelech, you and your father's house." And the king said to the guy who stood about it, and to them killed the priests of the Lord. They used their hand nurses with David, and they knew that he fled and did not disclose it to me. But the servants of the king would not put out their hand to strike the priests of the Lord. Then the king said to Doeg, "You turn and strike the priest." And Doeg the Edomite turned and struck down the priest. They killed on that day 85 persons who were within the effort. And Nob seeing the priest, he put to the sword. And both men and women, child and for ox, donkey, and sheep, he put to the sword. One of the sons of Ahimelech, the son of Hetam, named Abiathar, and fled after David. But Abiathar told David, "So I'd kill the priest of the Lord." And David said to Abiathar, "And on that day when Doeg the Edomite was there, he would surely tell Saul, I have occasioned the death of all the persons of your father's house. Stay with me, do not be afraid, for he seeks my life, seeks your life. With me shall be in safekeeping." And he told David, "Behold, the Philistines are fighting against Caleb, and are robbing the threshing floors." And therefore David inquired of the Lord, "Should I go and attack these Philistines?" And the Lord said to David, "Go and attack the Philistines, say Caleb." And when David then said to him, "Are you afraid, he and Judah? How much more then if we go to Caleb against the armies of the Philistines?" And David inquired of the Lord. The Lord answered him, "Arise, go down to Caleb, for I'll give the Philistines into your hand." And David's men went to Caleb, and fought with the Philistines, and they rised up and struck them with a great blow. And David saved the inhabitants of Caleb. And Abiathar the son of Ahimelech had fled to David to Caleb. He had come down with an effort in his hand. It was told Saul that David had come to Caleb. And Saul said, "God has given him into my hand, for he shall have himself forbidden by entering the town that is keeps and lost." And Saul summoned all the people to war, to go down to Caleb, to besiege David and his men. David knew that Saul was plotting hard against him. He said to Abiathar the priest, "Bring me effort here." And David said, "O Lord God of Israel, your servant see, and surely heard that Saul ceased to come to Caleb, to destroy the city on my account. Will the men of Caleb surrender me into his hand?" And Saul come down as his servant and said, "O Lord God of Israel, please tell your servant." And the Lord said, "He will come down." And David said, "Will the men of Caleb surrender me in my hand, then into the hand of Saul?" And the Lord said, "They will surrender you." And David said unto his men, "There were about 600 rose and departed from Caleb." And they went wherever they could go. And Saul was told that David escaped from Caleb. He gave the expedition, and David remained in the stronghold in the wilderness, in the hill country of the wilderness is there. And Saul saw him every day. And God did not give him into his hand. And David saw that Saul had come out to seek his life. David was in the wilderness as if at Horesh, and Jonathan Saul's son rose and went to David at Horesh. And strength his hand is God in God. And he said, "Do not fear, for the hand of Saul my father shall not find you. John the king of Israel shall be next to you." So my father Ocean this, and the two of them made God and followed. David remained at Horesh, and Jonathan went home. And the Zivites went up to Saul Gibeah, saying, Is not there hiding among us in the strongholds of Horsh, on the hill Hakilah, which is south of Jeshua. Now come down, the king, according to all your hearts desire to come. And now upon shall be to surrender him into the kingdom. And Saul said, May you be blessed by the Lord. May you be blessed by the Lord. You have had compassion on me. Go, make you more sure. You go and see the place where his foot is. He has seen him there. And he has told me that he is very kind. So you therefore and take note of the place very high. And come back to me with your information. And then I'll go with you. If he is in the land, I'll set you down among all the thousands of Jew. And the arrows and winters of Hazel. And David and his men were in the wilderness of Man. In the Arabah to the south of Jeshua. And Saul and his men went to seek it. And David was told, so they went down to the rock and lived in the wilderness of Man. And Saul heard that he pursued after David in the wilderness of Man. Saul went on the one side of the mountain, and gave David and his men on the other side of the mountain. And David was hurrying to get away from Saul. And as Saul and his men were closing on David and his men to capture him, the messenger came to Saul, saying, Hurry and come, for the Philistines have made a raid against the land. So Saul returned from pursuing David and went against the Philistines. Therefore that place was called the Rock of Skay. And David went off from there and lived in the strongholds of Engedi. And Saul returned from following the Philistines. He was told, Behold, David is in the wilderness of Engedi. And Saul took 3,000 chosen men and warriors and seek David and his men from the wild goats rocks. And he came to sheepfolds where there was a cave. And Saul went in to relieve himself. And David and Moses and his father to the cave. And the men of David said to him, Here's the day which the Lord said to you, I'll give your enemy to you, and you shall do to this, shall seem good to you. And David arose and stole the cut off the corner of Saul's robe. And David's heart struggled because he had cut off the corner of Saul's robe. He said to his men, The Lord forbid that I should do this thing to my Lord's anointed. Put on my hand, he said, See his Lord's anointed. And David persuaded his men with these words and did not permit them to attack Saul. Saul rose up and left the cave and went on his way. After David rose and went out of the cave and called after Saul, My Lord the king. And Saul looked aside behind him. David bowed his face to earth and paid homage. And David said to Saul, When you listen to the words of men who said, Behold, David seeks to harm me. Behold, this day your eyes have seen how the Lord used into our hand in the cave. And Saul told me to kill you, but I spared you. I said, I will not put on my hand against my Lord. Here's the Lord's anointed. See my father, see the corner of your robe in my hand. Well, by the fact that I cut off the corner of your robe and did not kill you, you may know and see that there is no wrong or treason in my hand. I have not sinned against you, though you hunt my life to take it. May the Lord judge between me and you. And if the Lord avenge me against you, but my hand shall not be against you. As the prophet the ancient says, how the wicked comes wickedness, the hand shall not be against you. After him has the king is come out. After him do you pursue, after a dead dog, after a flea. And the Lord therefore we judge and give sentence between me and you, and see to include my cause and deliver me from your hand. As soon as David had finished speaking these words, Saul said, Is this no song, my son David? And Saul lifted up his voice and wept. He said to David, You are more righteous than I, for you have repaid me good, whereas I have repaid you evil, and you have declared this day how you have dealt well with me, and that you did not kill me, and the Lord put me into your hand. But if a man finds sin, will he let him go by sin? So may the Lord reward you with good for what you have done for me this day. And no, behold, I know that you shall surely king, and the kingdom of Israel shall be established in you. Search me therefore by the Lord, that you will not cut off those who not do. And they are not destroy my name, my heavenly Father. And he saluted Saul. And Saul went home, and David and his men went up to stronghold. And Samuel died, and all Israel assembled a man for him, and they buried him in his house of Ramah. And David rose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. And there was a man in the mountain whose business was in Carmel. The man was very rich, he had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats. He was shearing his sheep in Carmel. Another name of the man was Nabal. The name of his wife Abigail. The woman was descending and beautiful. And the man was harsh and badly behaved. He was a Calebite. David heard it in the wilderness, and Nabal was shearing his sheep. And David sent 10 young men, and David said to the young men, Go to Carmel, and go to Nabal and greet him. And my neighbor shall greet him. And peace be to you, and peace be to your house. And peace be to all that you have. Here that you shears, no shepherds have been with us, and we did them no harm. They missed nothing all the time that they were in Carmel. Ask your young men, they'll tell you, therefore yet let my young men find favor in your eyes. Will you come on a feast day? Please give us whatever you have at hand to yourself and to your son David. And David's young men came. And they said all this to Nabal in the name of David. And then they waited, and Nabal answered David's servants, Who is David? Who is his son Jesse? There are many sons these days who are breaking away from their masters. Shall I take my bread and my wool and my meat that I have killed from my shears, and give it to men who come from I do not know where? So David's young men turned away and came back and told him all this. And David said to his men, Every man strike on a sword. Every man of them strapped on their sword. David also strapped on his sword, and about 400 men went up after David. 200 remained with the baggage, but one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, behold, David sent messengers, and the women to greet our master, and he railed at them. Yet the men were very good to us, and we suffered no harm. And he did not miss anything on me in the fields, and long we went with it. There were waters both by night and by day, and all the while we were keeping the sheep. Now therefore know this and consider what you should do. Harm is determined against our master and against all his houses. He is such a worthless man that one cannot speak to. And Abigail made haste and made 200 loaves and 2 skins of wine, and 5 sheep already prepared, and 5 seahs of parched grain, and 100 clusters of raisins, and 200 cakes of food, and laid them out on donkeys. And she said to a young man, go before me, behold, I come after you. And she did not tell her husband Nabal. And as she rode on the donkey and came under cover of the mountain, now said, behold, David and his men came down toward her. And she met them. Now David said, surely have I guarded all this valley has the notice, so that nothing was missed or that belonged to. He said, tell me evil for good. God do so to the enemies of David more. If by morning at least so much to me of all belonged to. And Abigail saw David, she hurried and got down from the donkey and fell before David on her face and bowed to the ground. And she fell at his feet and said, only alone, my Lord, be the good. Lean to each stone and speak in your ears. And hear the words he said, and let not my Lord regard this prophet's film. Nay, for us his name is so is he. Nabal is his name, for he is with him. But I, his servant, did not see the young man. Nothing my Lord, so whom he sent. Now that my Lord, as the Lord is as you saw it, as the Lord is restraining you from blood guilt and from saying with his return her. Now then, let your enemies and those seek to do evil to my Lord, and to my Lord be his name. Now let this present that your son has brought to my Lord be given to you. And follow my Lord. And he said, give the trespass to your son, for the Lord will only make my Lord a sure house. For because my Lord fighting the battles of the Lord, and ears will not be found in you so long as you are. If men rise up to pursue and to seek a life, the life of my Lord shall be bound in the bound of the living in the care of the Lord your God. And the last enemy he shall sling out as from the hollow of a sling. And when the Lord has done to my Lord according to all the good, his second concerning you as one of prince over this. And the Lord shall have no cause of grief or pain as a conscience for having shed blood without cause for my Lord working salvation. So when the Lord dealt well with me, then remember yourself. And David said to Abigail, blessed be the Lord, the God that has sent you this day to meet me. As for your discretion, blessed be you, who kept me this day from blood guilt and from my salvation with my own hand. For so is the Lord, the God of Israel, that has restrained me from hurting. Unless you had heard and come to me, you could have been with me there and nothing after Nabal, so much as one male. And David received from her hand what she had brought him. And he said to her, go up in peace to your house. See, I have obeyed your voice, and I have granted your petition. And Abigail came to Nabal. And behold, he was holding a feast in his house, like a feast of a king, and his heart was merry with him. He was very drunk, so she told him nothing at all until the morning light. And in the morning, when the wine had gone out of Nabal's wife told him these things, his heart died within him and became as a stone. About 10 days later, the Lord struck Nabal, and he died. And David heard Nabal's day. He said, blessed be the Lord who has avenged it, and so I received the hand of Nabal. And he's kept back his son from wrongdoing. The Lord has returned the evil of Nabal on his own head. Then David sent and spoke to Abigail, take his wife. And the sons of David came to Abigail, They said to David, send us to you, and to take you to him and his wife. And she rose and bowed with her face to the ground, and said, behold, your handmaid is sent to wash the feet of the sons of my Lord. Then Abigail hurried and rose and mounted the donkey. And then 5 young women attended her. She followed the messengers, and David became his wife. David also took Hino and Jezreel, and both of them became his wives. Saul had given my choice daughter David's wife, the quality son, she was a Caleb. And the Ziphites came to Saul at Gibeah, saying, is not David hide himself in the hill of Hachilah, which is on the east of Jeshurun? So Saul rose and went down to the ones of Ziph. And he had 3,000 chosen men, and he had to seek David out in the ones of Ziph. And Saul came from the hill of Hachilah, which is beside the road, and the east of Jeshurun. And David remained in the ones. When he saw that, Saul came after him in the ones. And David sent spies in the Saul, and indeed, and David rose and came to the place where Saul was and came. And David saw another place where Saul lay. Abner, son, commanded army, Saul was lying within the encampment, while the army was encamped around. David said to him, like the hill, and to Joab's brother Abishai, son of Missouri, he'll go down to me into the camp. So then Abishai said, I'll go down with you. David and Abishai went to the army by night, and there lay Saul sleeping with the encampment. His spear stuck in the ground as Abner and the army lay around him. And Abishai said to David, God has given your enemy into your hand this day. Now please let me pin him to the earth with one stroke of the spear. I'll not strike him twice. So David said to Abishai, do not strike, for you can put out his hand against the Lord's anointed and be guiltless. And David said, as the Lord, there's no strike. On his day will come, he'll go down into mountain path. And the Lord forbid that I should put up my hand against the Lord's mouth. And take out the spear that is at the head and the jar of water, and let us go. The day I take the spear and the jar of water from Saul's head, and they went away. No man saw on you, and nor did any away. They were all asleep, because the deep sleep from the Lord had fallen upon them. And David went over to Elsa and stood far off from the hill, and had a great space between them. And David called to him, and to Abner, son, and said, "Will you not answer Abner?" Then Abner answered, "Who are you to cause to the king?" David said to Abner, "Are you not a man who is like your answer? I did not care what you your Lord did." When the hill came into the strength of the Lord, and the thing that is done in you, the thing that is done in you is not good. As Lord knows, you deserve to die, because you did not care what you your Lord's anointed. And I'll see where the king's spirit is, and I will jar of water that was at his head. And I'll recognize David's voice and say, "Is this your voice, my son David?" And David said, "It's my voice, I love my king." He said, "Why did my Lord pursue after his son? For what have I done? What evil is on my hands? Now therefore let my Lord the king hear the words of his servant. It is the Lord who set you up against me. And I set an offering of both his men made to be cast before the Lord. They have driven me out this day, that I should have no share in the heritage of the Lord, saying, Go serve other gods. Now therefore let not my blood fall to the earth, away from the presence of the Lord." The king of Israel has come to see a single flea, like one who hunts a partridge in the mountains. And it's also absent, and return my son to the father, and will do you harm, because my life was precious in your eyes this day. You would have acted foolishly and made a great mistake. David answered, say, "Here's the spear, okay. Yet one thing only can I overtake. The Lord rewards everyone else's righteousness and faithfulness. The Lord gave me into your hand today. I will not put out my hand against the Lord's anointed. And behold, I say life was precious this day of my son. So made my life be precious in the sight of the Lord, and may he deliver me out of the one out of tribulation and source to do. Blessed be you, my son David. You will do me many things in most seasons. So David went on his way, and Saul returned to his place. And David said in his heart, Now I shall perish by one day by the hand of Saul. There is nothing better for me than I should escape to him in the Philistine. And the Philistines saw despair of me, seeking and any longer within the borders of his hand. I shall escape out of his hand. So David arose and went over him and the 600 men who were with him to Achish, son of Maoch, king of Gath. And David lived with Achish of Gath, he and his men, every man with his household, and David with his 2 wives, Jezreel, and Abigail and Carmel. Abigail of Carmel, a neighbor's widow, and told Saul that David fled to Gath, he no longer saw him. And David said to Achish, If I have found favor in your eyes, let a place be given me in one of the royal countries. Now I daughter, for I should do so and dwell in the royal seat with you. And so that day Achish gave him Ziklag. Therefore Ziklag has belonged to the kings of Judah to this day. Now in the days that David lived in the country of the Philistines was a year and 4 months. And David and his men went out and made raids against the Geshurites and Girzites near Machos. They were the inhabitants of Judah, who inhabitants the land of for as far as Shur to the land of Edom. David struck the land when they were neither man nor woman's life. They would take the sheep, the oxen, the donkeys, the camels, and the garments, and come back to Judah. And David said, Where have you made a raid today? David would say, Against the negative of Judah, or against the negative of the Jeremites, or against the negative of the Canaanites. And David lived neither man nor woman alive to bring news to God, thinking, Thus they should tell about us and say, So David's done. Such is custom all the while he lived in the country of the Philistines. And Achish trusted David, saying, He has made himself an utter stench to his people. So therefore shall always be my servant. Proverbs 18. Whenever Iceland sees the toxic standards that he raised against us and judge, her full takes no pleasure in listening, but only expressing his opinion. When wickedness comes, contempt comes later, with dishonour comes disgrace. The words of a man's mouth are like deep waters, the band of wisdom is a bubbling brook. It is not good to be partial to the wicked, or deprive the righteous and justice. A fool's lips walking till fire his mouth invites a beating. Enforcement is ruin, so left our statutes, so the words of a whisper are like delicious morsels. They go down into the inner parts of the body, whoever slackens his works above the team of destroy. The name of the Lord is strong to the righteous man runs into and safe. For rich man's wealth is strong, so like a hand is imagination. How destruction man's heart is holy, he only comes before honor. Young kiss an answer for years is for energy. A man's spirit will endure sickness, but crush very good man. An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and even the wise seeks knowledge. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great. One states his case to us seems right until the other comes and examines it. Love puts an end to cause and size between powerfully tend. A brother offends more yielding than strong, and quarreling is like the buzz of a castle. And through his mouth his stomach is satisfied. He is satisfied in the yield of his lips, death and life in the pound of the tongue. Those who love will eat fruits, he finds one finds good. He obtains favor from the Lord, the poison trees, but the rich answer roughly. Men many a companion they come to him, but those who friend he sticks closer to the brother. Psalm 144. Bless me, the Lord, my rock. You change my hands forward, my fingers about. He has my steps on my foot, my strong arm I deliver, my shield and he in whom I take refuge. He subdues people under me. Hello, what is man that you are about? What is man that you think of you? Man is like a breath, his days are like a bustling shadow. Hey, heavens alone, come down, touch the man, still face man. Ash full of lightning, scatter them, stand in their eyes and rout them. Stretch out your hand from on high, into the rescue me and deliver me from many wars. From the hand foreigners, who now speak lies, maybe right hand is right hand falsehood. I'll sing a new song to you, the God. Upon a 10-string harp, I'll play to you. And I give victory to kings, rescues David, seven the coastal. Rescue me and deliver me from the hand of foreigners, who now speak lies. And in his right hand is at the right hand of falsehood, may have something that used to be like plans for good. Headers like cornfields cut for structure of the past, may have granaries before providing all kinds of budget. And she bring forth 1,000 and 10,000 in the outfit. Your cow be heavy with young. And shall find no himself failing day. Made it in your cry to church and ashes streets. There's only he between him such blessings for bless other people whose God is Lord. Now the Spanish that I did the Lord's breath. Raise my hands up all in heaven. I'll be on it. Your kingdom come. He'll be done on earth as it is in heaven. Yesterday our day, amen. Forgive us our days, forgive us forgiven our debtors. There's no temptation, there's an evil one. Give us the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.